Hello. Hello. Thank you for any donations regarding this thing. I might opt to, if I don't raise enough or whatever, at least take the money I have and get the tooth pulled and all that kind of thing. I'll still have my, you know, my devastating demeanor, I suppose, given a lot of life's ongoings. I probably can't, get rid of that or anything like that. It might be a real wonderful thing to actually keep. And speaking of kind of having a guard around myself that I need and all that kind of thing, it sort of takes a demeanor in order to have yourself, be able to get by and everything and strong through today in today's world and all that. But if I don't reach the whole full fund or anything like that, if I get close to it or whatever, then I could probably just add in some of my own money and everything like that, because I'm just racing the insurance situation and everything like that, and the amount that they push people back and everything like that. Like, I feel like I've become an attorney or something like that regarding the amount of legal scenarios I've had to sort of maneuver through and be the head of and everything like that. So I'm rather exhausted tonight and everything. I have a busy world. No real landing pad anymore or anything like that. So I appreciate any help with this that has happened. And as I said, if I don't reach the full goal, I'm just gonna get it out, gonna get the tooth out, and not have to deal with this constant pain. So, I don't know. It's like the idea of all this proof and everything too. It looks like if you want any proof or anything's going on with this, it's like I have amoxicillin and naproxen. See if I can get my personal details magnified and all that kind of thing. I have I don't know. I got tons of paperwork and everything. I gotta like go through and I'm gonna really speak up about that one dentist that kept canceling me, and even the day of, and they were like teasing me along, and they were like arguing with this company called DentaQuest, and you know, really realize the places that insurance will send you if you don't have the greatest insurance, and like some of these places are like 4 hours out, and they have to like drive all the way up there on the chance that they can see you without canceling on you, and then that they'll give you an X-ray, send you back all the way home, and then you have to like reschedule again. And when you're in like complete immense pain and everything, you know, it's like you're trying to just even call a number, and it's just like, why even bother at this point? It's like a game of like, we dare you to give up now and everything. I read some comment earlier and it made a lot of sense to me. What did it say? It says, there's a reason why all the bridges have safety nets to prevent suicides. Living in Ithaca sucks. Yeah, that was very true. They spelled bridges wrong, though. Anyway, I plan on staying alive and everything like that. I just going to have more tenacity if I survive through a lot of these things. There's going to be a lot more fight left in me, to be able to stand up for myself and everything. Stand up for myself and everything like that, so... I'm kind of my own person. I always have been and everything like that. So, I don't know. Do you think this orange is starting to get too moldy to eat? I don't know. So I haven't hit anyone on the head with my guitar yet or anything like that. I value my guitar. I have a lot of things. I have like tons of hours of music and everything I like to continue working on and then releasing. And then when I'm like fine, when I actually am like dead and everything, I'm gonna have a lot of stuff left over. I have a lot of material creations and all that sort of thing. Civilization will swoop around if certain phenotypes of people actually exist still. If certain phenotypes of people are left alive and everything, people will come back around to like reading stories and all that sort of thing, and the whole shock clickbait enraged reaction culture and everything will finally be through. That's from an optimistic standpoint anyway, but I don't know. It's probably gonna be the only donation I get or anything like that, so thank you, appreciate it. You want to meet up and camp sometime soon or something like that, that would be nice. I have a car now finally. I don't know what I'm doing with my motorbike. I don't know what I'm doing with my motorbike. There's a lot of things I have to learn to fix on that myself, since one of my favorite shops closed recently because the economy tanked absolutely. There's this place my grandfather went, my uncle showed me, to go to, and they helped me with some things regarding my motorbike, like Kind Humans and everything. And then one of the only shops left is this one person I caught like drinking on the job, and he ended up taking all the tread off one of my tires and overcharging me to get seals replaced on one of my motorbikes. That was rather funny, but I'm trying to keep my motorbike around and everything because that's all I had at one point to really get around for a good while was my motorbike, and I love it. And it's from 1980, and I don't know. It feels like I'm supposed to be one of the last ones alive for one of the kind of people I am around this area, and it feels like some sort of way they're trying to kill me off in some sort of way. Like, the term gaslight, that's a whole other story, I guess, really, but I don't know. I'm gonna win against this gentrification stuff going on, and I'm gonna fight through all this crud going on. Whether I have a nice little gap for peas to sit in, or I can actually get the root canal and everything. So I'm holding through and through. Woke up in my camper last night and everything, and it's like the, a little sort of a reenactment of being in a desert, the way that the weather's been around here lately, where my hands were like literally freezing, shaking, freezing. So I had this little tiny space heater I set up and learned to use and everything, and then it got to be where I just had to get the heck out of there because it was so overwhelmingly, hot and swarming heat going on. It reminded me of traveling around with my bivy tent on my motorbike and trying to be in a bit of a cool space when it's nothing but hot heat around and everything like that. But I don't know. I'm alive. I have the will to live and everything like that. But it was cool though, breaking out in that mouth infection that I did. I recorded some video before this one too, but I had like jeering. My eyes were all watery. It looked like I was crying, or it was just because I was in pain. So that was awesome. There are a lot of videos of me being grumpy in traffic and everything lately too, and all that sort of thing. But who wants to see those? So I don't know. I have some level of humor I'd like to, enunciate or whatever, scream up a tree right now, but I wouldn't probably get kicked off of this GoFundMe thing if I start using my version of humor and everything, because it's pretty it's not morbid, it's so dry, sarcastic that, people take it at face value and everything like that. This is my GoFundMe update thing though, so I don't know. I'm trying not to drink a lot of coffee right now. I can't stay still. I'm going kind of nuts. Don't go to ER. I have some kind of funny stories about like when all this stuff was going on, and I did visit ER, and it was like I swear it was like 40 people in the waiting room, and it was going to take like 4 hours. So I just decided to try to get a forced visit to my primary care physician the next day and everything like that. But I don't know. You know what's really weird though is like I think maybe this naproxen stuff started to kick in, okay, and I've been doing saltwater gurgles, and that is funny to me though because it wasn't my own action that actually caused this situation to go on. I was like, I had a receding gum line in a tooth, and then a dentist actually like tapped on it and then blew really cold air in it, and then they damaged the tooth. So that's nice. I appreciate that ever so much. Yeah, no, I don't at all. But that one dentist out in Binghamton and everything like that, I have some things to say about them. Hopefully I can take some time and write these sort of things down in a story, because it's, enduring certain sort of situations in life, seeing things and reporting on them in a well-rateable way and everything like that, When you have two office workers at a dentist, they're arguing with each other and calling each other douchebags. And just seeing some things, it's kind of like maybe it's good that they didn't get me in at that practice. But it was the 27th, and I was due to have the root canal surgery done, and then they kept rescheduling me again and again and again. It was like the day of. I drove all the way up there and slept in my car, and then I should have knew it was one of those things. It's too good to be true or whatever. Like, hey, my life is going to change for the better. So it's a whole situation of insurance juggling and everything like that, trying to hear back from people without being pushed again and again and again. And then you have to appeal the situation and all that kind of thing. So, anyway. Uh, anyway, I have some, I don't know. That's the end of my video. I'm gonna try to get some sleep. It's the end of my update. Because I love doing these. This is the funnest thing in the world. Making a video for a GoFundMe update. It's the funnest thing in the world.